combat, then we can't wait, I guess, and just
Yeah.
we'll
I mean,
figure it out.
that happened. I didn't die, and it, I don't know how I managed to not die while I'm actively disconnecting for like 20 minutes, but it happened, and I got through it.
All right, so it's all right. All right, here we go. We're in Fork Tower. I'm gonna hit my landing pad brief here for our non-voice chat folks. Yeah, we are 48 out of 48. Check your parties. If anyone's not 8 of 8, please, well, let me know and we'll try to get folks into all parties. All right, don't jump off the platform just yet.
Reminder to everyone: while in the tower, use yell chat, not shout.
Yeah. So my party is Alpha Bravo Tower Group. I'll be referring to tower groups. So if you're whatever PF alliance you were on the outside, that doesn't matter here. Okay, we're going by tower group. So my party is Tower Group Alpha Bravo. Those of you who were Bravo party like PF alliance, you guys are 1-2. Okay, covering 1-2, and then party PF alliance Charlie is Charlie 3 tower groups. Okay, Ox team folks. Since we have 48. I don't know. You know what? I don't know who the leaders of the Ox teams are, but let me talk in yell chat here real quick. Right, those of you in the Alpha Bravo Charlie parties assigned to towers already, just try to hug the wall and clear the middle so it's not confusing as to who's not assigned. Echo Alliance. All right, Queen P. Let's have you split your team on the 1-2 towers. Who's the Delta PF and the Foxtrot PF Alliance lead? Because like I don't know who you are, so please identify yourselves. Or actually, who's in Delta or Foxtrot? I just need a name. Lucina, okay. Lucina's team, Foxtrot. You guys split the Charlie 3 towers. And Noami, Dragon Blood, why don't you split the Alpha Bravo towers? So if you don't know what the tower markers are, scroll up. I put the macro in yell chat. But let me say this here. All right. Natsumi, you're gonna join Lucina's party. You're in Lucina's party. Lucina's party is assigned Charlie and 3. So you guys are splitting the demon tablet. So half of your party goes to like the northeast corner here, and half your party goes to southwest. Make sure you guys are like 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS for each of your light towers. Healers can still heal through the walls and stuff, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal if we're split. We're only split for like a couple things anyway. All right, those of you still in the middle, stack on your tower, your assigned tower, so we know that you know where you're going. Echo is splitting 1-2 towers. Okay, I'm gonna be. It looks like I'm on Alpha. So the Delta team, who's the Delta team lead? Noami, you guys are here on Alpha and Bravo. So that is northwest and middle west. So make sure your team is split northwest, middle west. Yeah, scroll. So if you're not familiar with how I do this, like my tower names and stuff might be like different from what you're used to. Okay, it might be backwards. I don't know. All right, so it looks like Skelita and Loriana need to. Whose party are they in? Or actually, are they? I think they're solos. Yeah, I don't see a. Okay, we've got two. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay,
You may want to drop a voice chat link for them.
yeah, I'll get that. So, those of you who are in a full party, but like one of your members are not here, make sure you have them leave the party so we can pick these two up. All right, we don't want these guys to like die to raid wides and stuff. So, if you have team members that are not present in Fork Tower now, please ask them to leave the party so we can invite these guys. Lucina, okay, Lucina's gonna invite. Do you have space for both of them? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm glad that's sorted out. Lucina was what party are you? What party are you in charge of? Bo- uh, Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Okay. I actually want you to split Charlie 3. So it should be up in northeast corner and southwest. Yeah. So these two down here, I say down here, but you don't know where I'm standing. Southeast and mid east are the one and two towers, respectively. So all right, cool. Okay, this is not perfect, but it's fine. It's good enough. All right, so we'll figure things out as we move ahead. Uh, check your jobs. Check your phantom jobs before jumping. All right, jump when ready. Okay, night buffs on the rock. Okay, let's not have an early pull incident here. I've got a demon wall macro explanation here for our non-voice folks, so please stand by. Target yourselves for like ultimate safety. Let's not have an early pull incident here.
Have a melee put down your markers for the party.
Oh, I don't use markers, so okay. The only references I make for markers is Alpha Bravo Charlie South, 123 North. As long as you guys remember that, then there's no like all the mechanics play out the same way. All right, is everyone here? Oh, we still got some stragglers. All right, chemists, if you're here on the demon tablet area, just yell a period. All right. All right, just focus target another chemist, or mark them, or do whatever you want. All right, I think everyone's here. Gonna do a demon wall pre-fight briefing here. All right, that's all I got. So Alpha Bravo Charlie South 123 North. Towers are boss relative. Alpha is 1's always left facing the boss. Bravo 2 is middle facing the boss. Charlie 3 always right facing the boss. For levitating towers, the half of the party that moves through the boss to get to the correct side is going upstairs. You already moved. You just need to move a little bit more, okay? So folks going from south to north are going up if that's the case, or north to south. The folks traveling south will go upstairs after the near far. Everything else, if this is your first time here, your 10th time here, or if you got it clear, just urge you guys to be patient. If you see mechanics being fucked up and we, die to a wipe, I'll try to give callouts for like chemist recovery and maybe we'll get a second pull. But don't count on it, okay? That's just like if we let that happen, then that's gonna be a bonus. All right, let's set a pull time here for 19 FTB. So 19 minutes on the Fork Tower Blood timer will be our pull time. So we got over a minute and a half here. Just in case anyone had any questions. Yeah, if anyone has questions for this, feel free to ask. But like I'm not like I said, this is any prog, so mainly doing the mechanic is how we learn. And you know, for those of us who've done this a bunch of times, if you see folks messing up mechanics, and you know, just roll with it. Just roll with it. We're here to kind of provide a base platform for folks to get in here and start learning. So. But yeah, for those of you who do have raid anxiety, you know, I'm not going to tell you how to feel, but we do take quite a bit of care to kind of make this a safe place for folks to learn stuff. So hopefully our actions here reflect that vision. All right, LB2's at, what is it, 05, 1905, LB1's at 03. All right, here we go. 6, 5, LB2's, LB1's. All right, let's go. Big raid wide up front. Big shields, big mitts. This is gonna hurt. Sorry, I forgot to kill for weapon. We're gonna go through here in a few seconds. Alright, this is a knockback, knockback, knockback. Stay close to the boss. Very close. Don't get smushed, but stay close to the boss here. We're gonna move through one more time. Alright, back half of the platform. This is danger near, so back half of the platform. Don't get hit by the front half. Okay, tanks are going to stack the busters up in front of the head. Right under the head. All tanks will invuln. We'll have our berserkers collect that damage and give it back to the boss. If you're not a tank, stay out of that. Alright, heal up your injured tanks here. Don't let them die to auto attacks after their invuln goes away. Alright, 1, 2, 3 groups go through. Back half of the platform first, and then take your tower. Back half of the platform first, then take your tower. Take your tower now. Alright, looking good. Looking very good. Was that an accidental falcon? Okay, right side first, right side first. I just saw someone sprint up. That was funny. Okay, those of us down south, we're going to get behind the head here. Alright, get behind the boss now. Alright, right side, right side, right side. Okay. Meteors, get up close to the boss. Take a second to figure out what's going on over your head. If you get the stack marker, the arches need to point towards the boss. They do not rotate with your character. You need to move through the boss if they're facing the wrong way. Meteors stay. Non-meteors move through. Arch towards the boss. Drop all the meteors on the back lip. Come all the way back here. Alright, pop sprint. We're all going to stack with Bakul here on the meteor side. Alright, good job. Good job. Damn. I thought this was any prog, but guess not. We all know what we're doing. Okay, 2 rotations. 3 rotations here. Left side, left side, left side. Be prepared to move behind the boss after this first rotation. Alright, get behind the boss now. And we are on the right side, right side, right side. Okay, coming up next is ads. After this rotation, coming up next is ads. Alright. 1, 2, 3 groups. Go ahead and prepare to move through the boss. You're going to be engaging the ads on the north side. Time mages, prepare to dispel the middle ad, the archdemon. Let's make sure our tanks don't die to auto attacks here. Alright, if your group is split, healers, you can reach the people on the other side still, okay? Alright, let's dispel the middle ad. Time mages. Alright. Healers, make sure your tanks don't die to auto attacks. They're still taking damage here. If your half kills their adds, the other half is reachable through the wall by our ranged folks, so help them out. Alright, good job. Coming up next, stack towers. So, the half that moves through the wall will be taking the upstairs tower. You're going to take the gargoyle after the near or far. So, north to south, south to north. I don't know who it is. We'll find out in a second. Safe corner is going to be telegraphed right now. It's going to be based on the configuration of the gargoyles. Looks like it's going to be back left after towers. Back left after towers. So we are going to go north. So those of us going north, this is a knockback first. Do the knockback first. Knockback first. Alright, I recommend popping sprint. Do the knockback first. Take the tower, or take the gargoyle if you're going upstairs. And then take your tower. And then back left after tower. Back left after tower. Yeah, I should call for, like, arm's length surecast there. Alright, 2 rotations and then meteors. Alright, 2 rotation meteor. Right side, right side, right side. Yeah, don't worry about the doom stack. Can't do anything about it. We're gonna get behind the boss now. Get behind the boss now. And we are on the right side, right side, right side. Behind the boss. Okay, prepare for meteor after this. Spread out, stay close to the wall. Just in case you need to move through. Take a second to check your head before deciding where to go, okay? You got a little bit of time here. Okay, non-meteors move through. This is a knockback. Stay close to the wall. Stay close to the wall. Prepare for the knockback. Alright. Take your stacks. Yeah, don't take that stack. That's going to yeet people off the platform. Alright, Chemist, let's get those folks up. I think we can meet the enrage here. We're gonna move through the boss, then triple tank buster, and then enrage. So move through. Back half of the platform, excuse me. Yeah, we got quite a few bodies down there. Let's get them up so we can have the DPS to get through this. Alright, triple tank buster, tanks invuln under the middle. Let's collect that damage with a berserker. Oh, Gaka, watch out. Alright, let's get our tanks healed up. Big raid wide coming up. Big shields, big mitts. There it is. Alright. Damage LB3 full send. Use your potions. Let's see if we can get past this. Blow it up, blow it up, blow it up. Let's go. Alright, hopefully we can get through this. Okay, don't jump just yet. Let's get our dead folks off the ground. If they're not already up. Check your teammates, make sure no one's dead. Alright, good job. First pug pull, very nice. Alright, there's some traps up ahead once we take the sigils. Don't jump right away. I got a macro to flash here before we take off. I also want to check for chemists. Alright. So don't jump right away, please. Don't jump right away. Alright, that's all I got. So Alpha Bravo Charlie is going west. 1, 2, 3 groups are going east. Tower groups, rather. So make sure. It looks like we got a good spread of chemists and stuff. We should have our thieves and rangers distributed. So if you guys are following instructions, you should have the requisite folks. Night buffs on the rock here before you jump. And east side folks. I don't have a designated caller yet. Let's see. Who can call for east side? You got it? Okay. So I don't know who that is by voice, but they'll be leading you through east. East side folks, go hop down to Bravo East half voice chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck with your encounter. Alright, go ahead and jump. Alright, I am the thief for west side, and I'll also be leading us through. So, appreciate you guys. Alright, so I'm going to be revealing traps here. Please do not run ahead of trap suite. Okay. Tanks up front. We're not going to go into the next room. Tanks up front. Draco on the Manicore. Arumeria on the Scarab. Go ahead and pull them into this room. This room. Alright, priority target Manicore. Let's get Slogas out so our tanks don't die to auto attacks. Okay. Priority target Manicore. Right hammer. This is mob relative. Right hammer is going out. Followed by left hammer. We need a Sloga on these. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Time Mages, please cast Sloga on these ads. Do we not have a Time Mage? Hello? There we go. Alright. We'll get you guys up. Sorry about that. Yeah, this might be like someone's first time going through or something. I don't know. Alright, Tower Scarab, let's... Okay, do not go ahead. Everyone stay back. There's a super trap here. Rangers, do not pop this trap. Alright. Everyone back. We're gonna have a tank invuln that. Everyone get back. Everyone get back. Everyone get back. Don't pop it just yet, Mario. Wait. Okay. Go ahead and invuln it now. Alright, cool. Let's get... Yep. Get them up. Yeah, Time Mages, make sure you're... There's a trap nearby. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a pop. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, we gotta... Time Mages, make sure you're slow going, okay? Make sure all the mobs are slow good. Let's get tanks up front. Draco on the Bandersnatch, Marukin on the Sprite, Seal on the Drip, and Arumeria on the Durva. Go ahead and pull out here. Alright. Sloga once they're grouped up. Let's get slows out. Thank you. Good job. Yeah, Bard stops and all that shit works here. Tanks, make sure you have an exit plan so you're not clipped by these orange things. Thank you for the doing the thing, poor shot. Alright, there are traps up ahead. Yeah, these guys are vulnerable to like sleep even. So you can use that as an interrupt. Alright. The traps in the next room are in front of the door at the earliest, so we have a little bit of like room here to breathe. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna scan for traps here. No trap detected, no trap detected. Okay, it's probably at the top of the stairs here. There it is. Okay, let's get a falcon on that. Thank you. We are going right. Okay, Silence Orb is coming down the hall on the right side. Watch out for that. No traps detected. No traps detected. Alright, tanks up front. Draco on Bandersnatch or Mary on Drip. Seal on the Sprite. Marukin on the Moth. Go ahead and pull. No traps detected. Alright. Sloga's out. Thank you. Yeah, let's get like all of our mitts here because these guys hit pretty hard. Okay, watch out. Again, tanks, make sure you have an exit plan. Yeah, if we have any oracles here, the uh-oh. One of our tanks went down. Yeah, if we have any oracles here, the Doom also works on these guys. Doesn't always work, but sometimes you get like an 8-second Doom. It's pretty nice. Yeah, watch out up ahead. There's those. I haven't swept that area for traps. Okay, I think we're good enough here. I can scan ahead. Alright. Alright, all the way up here is clear. We're good. Okay, gonna go left. No traps past the red line, so don't worry about that. Let's get tanks up front. Draco on Moth, Marukin on Weapon. Go ahead and pull. Alright, Time Mages, make sure you slow them. Thank you. Alright, good Doom, by the way. Either, what is it?
Might have been cannon.
Yeah, cannon or samurai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope no one's actually spending Zenonagi coffers on these mobs, but I guess that's the thing. Alright, looks like we won the bet, so we don't have to do the south half. So we're gonna go back out to the hallway that we were just in. There's nothing at the end of this hall. So this area is clear all the way up until the T intersection. Watch out for the silence orb on the right. Hug the left wall. Alright, so there's traps up ahead, watch out. Alright, we still have... Okay, I sense a trap nearby. Alright, let's get tanks up front. Alright, Draco on weapon, or Mario on drip. Marukin on sprite. Seal on the Achamoth, go ahead and pull. There is a trap here. Alright, let's get a... Yeah, Rangers, try not to, like, spam ahead your Falcon. There's a super trap up there. Alright. So get out of that. Don't get hit by that. Your sleeps work here if you want to try to help interrupt. Go use your sleep. So we're going to have a tank invuln that after this. Just everyone get far back from that super trap. Oh, sleep doesn't work. Okay. I thought sleep did work. Alright. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, everyone get back. We're going to have... looks like Draco's up there. So we're going to have Draco hollow ground that. Alright, thank you very much. Good job. Okay, we still have a couple traps to resolve here. And then I have to go do the thief corridor real quick. Alright, I'm not detecting any traps on the left. So we're going to pull these guys out of the blue area. No traps here. So tanks up front. Draco on Manticore, or Mario on drip. Seal on sprite. Marukin on Derva. Go ahead and pull them out of the blue area. Pork chop, go ahead and trip the trap control orb, if you would please. Let's get Slogas on these guys. I haven't swept the back area for traps yet, so be careful about it. We need a Sloga. These AEs are going to kill people. Thank you. Alright, good kill on the Manticore, by the way. I'm going to check for traps up here since you guys have that under control. There's a trap here somewhere, probably in front of this door. Alright, there it is. Let's get a Falcon on that, and then wait in front of that door. Don't go... Oh, shit. We're still here. Alright. Wait in front of the Thief Corridor. I'm going to go do the sprint. Watch out for the Silence Orb. Don't go past the Trap Control Orb, okay? There's still some unaccounted for traps down there. I'm hearing some, like, a TV or something. Unless someone's asking a question. If you're asking a question, like, we can barely hear you. Alright, I'm gonna do my sprint. Dunk. Alright. Go ahead and open the door if you can. You can actually reach through the door here. But I'll do it. Alright, cool. So go ahead and collect your spoil. And then let's go down south. Alright, there's a trap nearby here. There it is. Let's go ahead and get a Falcon on that single trap. Thank you. Alright. For this next pull them into the left here. There's no traps on the left. There is a trap on the right. Draco on the Manticore, or Maria on the Moth. Go ahead and pull to the left. Alright, try not to face the Manticore in a weird direction. That will, like, make small safety spots for everyone. Alright, left hammer going out. Watch out for that. Other side will fire right away. Traps revealed. Alright. Yeah, Thank you for the slow go on this mana core, because that'll kill people if it's not slowed. Alright, make sure your tanks don't die. Make sure they're healed. The auto attacks hit pretty hard. Tanks help out with some mitt if necessary. Alright, let's get this Achamoth down. Alright, thank you for that. For falconing that last trap. There's still some traps downstairs. The trap area is not safe until we're past the red line downstairs. Okay, so make sure you guys are behind the sweepers. All right. Yeah, I'm usually pretty slow here just because I'm assigning like tank targets, so we don't have a tank take 4 autos all at once and die. There's a trap nearby. Trap nearby. Trap nearby. There it is. Alright. Oh, yeah, see, don't play around near the traps, guys. That's gonna take one of your life. Let's get Kikima off the ground. Okay, cool. Alright. East side is back with us. Great. Cool. Welcome back. Alright, so welcome to Boss 2. So just be forewarned, those of you who have not run this with me, I am progging Boss 2 somewhat blind. I've seen this fight through like Arthur's VOD, but it's like I'm dumb on mechanics until I see them a bunch of times. So I do have a plan up until the fire towers. I've personally gotten like to fire towers a couple times, but generally speaking, a lot of folks are working on the slime mechanic and doing the snowballs correctly. All right, so I don't know, what your experience is here with regards to slimes. Use the, I'm not going to call out markers, just use the notches on the ground to figure out where you need to go. That's what I do. I don't use markers here. For the snowball stuff, I don't use markers for that either. Alpha Bravo Charlie, in keeping with the southwest northeast like plan, Alpha Bravo Charlie will be responsible for southwest snowball, southwest snowball knockback, and southwest fire tower. Wherever that starts like walking from, that's what we will be responsible for. Okay. Number group 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to be responsible for north snowball, including absorbing the charges from that north snowball. You're going to get knocked back to the north for the north knockback. You don't have to like watch the snowball or anything. Just get knocked away along the line opposite whatever the south snowball is. So you're getting knocked away to the north, and then you're also dealing with the north fire tower wherever that starts from. Okay, so I know some of the guidance out there, even I used to say this, like watch the snowball, but for me it's like I'm spinning my camera and getting disoriented. So you don't need to watch the snowball. Just make sure you do the knockback in the appropriate direction based on your tower group. Alpha Bravo Charlie south or west, 1, 2, 3 north or east. All right. For initial splits, Alpha Bravo tower groups, including Ox team folks, you're going to take the Phobos, the left, Mob 1, 2, Triton, Charlie 3 is Nereid. All right. So Alpha Bravo tower groups left, 1, 2 tower groups mid, Charlie 3 to the right. All right. Any questions so far? As far as like plan goes, once the fight is on, then it's just you're learning how to do mechanics.
For the tank buster at the beginning of this, do you know if it needs to be invulned?
Yes. Okay. So that's a good question. With regards to that first buster, that is a soft knight check pretty much. So if you're not a knight and you're tanking, just invuln it because you're not gonna kitchen sink that. If you're a knight, you've got the tool. If you're a knight, you've got the tools to survive that. So, but yeah, I recommend just invulning it and living through it and not having to deal with a whole lot of healing. All right, any other questions?
Looks like there's one in
Yes, for fire tower, are we starting? So wherever it starts, because it's easier. You have more time to deal with it from wherever it starts, right? Wherever it starts, you got a few seconds before the fire tower shows up. Let's just go by wherever it starts, because that way, like the whole team can like see where the arrows are coming from, and then we can decide that way. That gives you more time to react. All right. Any other questions? Okay. Chemists, if you need, you know what? Let's just yell out a dot for our chemists again, just in case we need to, like a chemist needs to focus target someone. Could I write which ad each group is taking? Yes, I have a macro for that, but I'll flash it again. All right, Ophi's a chemist. They're not just like responding to something. All right, so if you need a chemist, if you need to focus target someone to prepare for like a wipe reset, then there they are. I'm gonna flash the macro one more time. Oh, I actually don't have. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh no, I do have it. Initial assignments: tower groups, Alpha Bravo left, 1-2 mid, Charlie 3 right. So it's right there at the first line of the macro. No, does that answer your question, or do you need more than that? Okay. All right, let's set a pull time for 15. Pop food. I'm not gonna do like a whole ready check here because we got a short timer here. So we'll try to set up for Chemist Orez if it looks dire. If it doesn't happen, please do not be salty because that is just bonus. That's a bonus pull if we pull that off. The intended effect is we get killed here and leave the tower if we mess things up too badly. So any chemistries that we can pull off, that is a blessing. That's not a thing that we expect. Okay, yeah. Yeah, get up over here. If you're still in the hallways, like it's all clear, so we're gonna pull at 15 FTB. Someone had to go take care of an RL thing. Alright, so LB2s, if you got it, at 05, LB1s at 03. Yeah, pop food. Make sure you got some vittles. Some buff there. Including myself, I gotta pop my food. Alright, get ready. We're gonna tank these in the middle for like 3 GCDs, so just make sure you gather them up. Alright, let's go. Bring them to the middle so we can hit them all with our AEs real quick. Alright, stack with your boss, your assigned boss. Don't get Venn diagrammed here. Tanks, if you get long tethered here for some reason, wait until after the buster goes out. Okay? Knight check. Either invuln or use your knight buffs for this. Alright, heal up your teammates if they're like at 1 HP. Make sure they don't die. Alright. Don't stand underneath any bosses here. Alright, so this is the slime time stuff. So and if you healers heal up. Let's get shields out on everyone. Small mitts here. Alright, check your debuffs. You want to get hit by the opposite colored slime the appropriate number of times. Okay, use the markers on the ground to figure out where you need to stand. Like the notches and stuff. Okay. Okay, I got my plan. Okay. Yeah, I use these lines here for guidance. Yeah, healers, make sure your teammates start this fully healed. That was a lot of deaths down there. I don't know what happened. Alright, gather up in the middle. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Not bad. Alright, heal everyone up. Shields up. Moderate damage going out. Okay, side bosses are going to jump one more time. We'll call for a chemist reset. Not yet, though. Get to the blue. Get to the blue area between the bosses. Double cleave going out. Alright, collapse to the middle. Check your tethers. Healers heal up. There's going to be a triple, like a delta attack coming out here in a few moments. Alright, gather up in the middle. Big shields, big mitts. Multi-hit delta attack going out. After this, we're going to aim lasers out. All right, aim lasers out. Lasers go out. Lasers go out, 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 out. Or, okay, off in that direction. Yeah, don't move the laser like that, because it gets hard to help you out. Okay, don't stand underneath any boss. We're transitioning in snowballs here. Alright, so Chemist stand by for getting a res out. Go south. We're not going to wipe just yet. We're going to do this, at least see this. Alright, Alpha Bravo Charlie south, 1, 2, 3 north. Alpha Bravos, that's your first charge. Charlie Bravo 2s, and then Charlie 3s going out. This is going to be a northeast southwest knockback. Northeast southwest knockback. Healers heal up. Alright, tethers adjust. Make sure you're opposite the snowball. Get max melee. Take your stack on the wall. Alright, Chemists, go ahead and set up for a second pull down south. Everyone down south. Everyone down south. Everyone down south. Everyone down south. Let's get reses on our Chemists. Reses on our Chemist. Go ahead and get a res on our Chemist. All Chemists, just like res a dead Chemist. Alright, if we have any living Chemists, wait until these guys reset. Alright, Padme, go south. Run south, run south, run south. Just run south, okay. All living folks run south in case you get aggro. Wait for this to reset. You don't have to run all the way down there. Alright, get out of the arena. We have some folks who are alive. I don't think we have... Do we have any living Chemists with a res buff? Stand by. Okay, if you get aggro, run south out of the arena. Alright, that's a Oracle. Do we have any Chemists with a res buff? Going once. Going twice. Okay, go ahead and depart instance. Or not depart instance, but depart the tower. Go ahead and return. Re-level. And we'll get another pull. Alright, make sure you level. When do I usually host? Same time. Different data centers, same time. So tomorrow I'm going to be on Dynamis. Wednesday I'm going to be on Primal. Thursday Dynamis. Friday Crystal. Saturday Dynamis.
I perpetually forget that Primal exists.
Yeah, can't ignore our potential teammates that we haven't met yet on Primal. So I want to start like moving around. Also, like our problem, because like we're not getting full runs. I think mainly it's just because people don't know we exist. So it's on me, primarily to make sure to get the word out. But also like if you feel moved to advertise on behalf of LFG, then you're certainly welcome to do so. I'm not going to stop you. All right. So those of you not in full groups, stay in the middle. Those of you in full groups, mainly the first Alpha Bravo 1 2 Charlie 3 tower stacks, go ahead and move to the wall. All right. So what's going on here? Random or where are you assigned to? Okay, cool. All right, then I'm going down to Bravo Tower this time. Okay, I'll make sure. All right, so let's see. Our not full parties here in the middle. Yell out how many people are in your party. We're gonna have the smaller party disband. So yell out how many people you got in your party. Not Natsumi and I don't know who else. Alright, so Natsumi's 5, Noami's 3. Noami, go ahead and disband your party and you're going to get absorbed into Natsumi's party. And then as far as splits go, we've got 40, a perfect 40 in the instance. So divide by 6, that is 4 towers of 7, 2 towers of 6. So instead of having our Ox team folks like assigned to a specific party, you're just going to eyeball it and try to balance it out. Just join a stack that doesn't have at least 6 people. If you see a stack with more than 7 people standing on it, then pick another stack. So like I'll tell you right now, like Bravo Tower stack only has 4 people, so we can use like 3 of you guys. So come on over to Bravo Tower stack. Again, if you don't know what the tower stack position is, just scroll up in your yell chats. I put the the letters in yell chat, so like yeah, you should know where to go for that. So 6 or 7 people per tower stack. If you see a group of 7, don't go to that stack. Go to a different stack. It looks like Charlie stack has 5. There you go. Seal, go ahead and join them. Yep. Okay, we got 8 people here on Bravo. I'm gonna ask Wendy to go to Alpha. Yep, there you go. Okay. And we can use one more person on Alpha. There's a stack of 8 here somewhere. It looks like it looks like everyone wants to be on 2. I'm gonna pick someone here on 2 to move. Isabel Loha. I don't know what party you're in, but can you go to the Alpha Tower stack? I just picked you at random, so. Yep, thank you. Burton just stay here. Stay here on Bravo, Burton. And you'll be part of the top Bravo Tower stack. Okay, I think this is good enough. Sanity check. You should be 6 or 7 people per tower. This is 8 people on the 3 position. One of your DPS. Let's have Null. I'll just pick Null. Temporarily join the Alpha. Yeah, tower stack. There you go. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, cool. As this is just for our tower splits, just so we have enough like balanced towers. But when we split for the thief hallways, just join the like if I assigned you a different tower and you're part of like the 1-2 group or Alpha Bravo group or Charlie 3 group, just take your hallway as like per your tower group assignment. Okay, let's do a so per OP suggestion, let's have all of our chemists temporarily stand in the middle. So if you're a chemist and you want to mark the chemists, right? All your chemists are standing in the middle. Go ahead and mark them. Okay, so that's enough time. All right, check your team, check your jobs, check your phantom jobs. Make sure you're on your tower spec and not your farming CE spec. Okay, once you've checked, go ahead and jump. All right. Night buffs on the rock. Okay. So we got fewer people for this. It should still be pretty doable. We got plenty of folks, 5 groups instead of 6. But we still have a pretty decent margin of error here, so we should be getting past hopefully past Demon Wall, unless like something sideways happens. Be advised, it's very possible that folks get like 10 demon tablet kills and like never been targeted by the stack marker or something like that, right? And then they're doing that for the first time on this pull. If that happens, just chill out, right? Just don't worry about that. Mistakes are gonna happen during prog, alright? Let me hit my macro here. Okay, any questions before we pull? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Alright, again, Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1 2 3 North, Alpha 1 always left, facing the boss, Bravo 2 middle, Charlie 3 right tower, facing the boss. Side that moves through is going upstairs via gargoyle. Alright, without any further ado, let's set a pull time for 22:30. Oops, I meant to say 35 there. So LB2 is 35, LB1 is 33. Make sure you pop food. Tank stance check. All tank stance is on. Cardia check. Knuckle, please target the. Give your cardia out. Alright, I didn't forget this time. Alright, so about 10 seconds. LB2's at 35, LB1's at 33. Let's try not to pull early. Alright, let's go. Alright, big raid wide. Make sure you shield and mitt. Alright, we're gonna move through 2 times. Alright, back half of the platform, back half of the platform. Okay, we're gonna move through 1 more time. Back half of the platform again. After this is gonna be a triple tank buster, just all tanks stack underneath the head. And invuln, we're gonna have our berserkers collect the damage and reflect it back. Or return it with pent-up rage. Alright, if you're not a tank, don't stand in that, alright? Alright, heal up your tanks after this damage goes out. Make sure they don't die to auto attacks. Alright, tower groups 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and move through. Back half of the platform, back half of the platform. Take your towers after this resolves. Alright, tower now. Alright, this is looking good. Alright. 2 rotations. Those of us down south prepare to move behind the boss. Left side, left side, left side. So prepare to move behind the boss after this first rotation. Alright, get behind the boss now. Left side, left side, left side. Behind the boss, behind the boss. So we have some folks on the wrong side here. Watch out. Okay, meteor mechanic coming up soon. Loosely spread close to the demon wall. Take a second to think about what you gotta do before you move. Non-meteor stay meteors move through. Archers towards the boss. Danger near, so get to the back half of the platform. Alright, stack time. Watch out. Noah is going the wrong way. Don't take that stack. Don't take that stack with Noah. Alright, good job. Yeah, sorry about that. No, you were on the wrong side. Okay, everyone out of the danger area as best as you can. Good enough. 2 rotations here. Right side, right side. You're going to stay behind the boss. Stay behind the boss. Right side. Stay behind the boss. Those of you taking reses, be careful about taking reses during rotations, okay? Left side, left side, left side. Yeah, you can... Chemists can res, but don't, like, auto-brain the... taking the res until the rotations are resolved. Alright. Number side, prepare to move through. We're going to be dealing with ads. Time mages, make sure you dispel the middle ad. Dispel the middle ad, please. Healers, if your team is split, you can heal through the wall. Alright, boss is still targetable during this. Okay, let's go ahead and dispel the archdemon in the middle on both sides. Tanks are still taking damage. Don't forget to heal. Shit. Oh, you just got res. Okay, I'm like, why are you... Okay. Help out the other side if necessary. Casters can reach through the wall. Okay. Coming up next is stacked towers. The side that moves through is going upstairs via gargoyle. If it's a knockback, I recommend knockback invuln, because if you take the knockback, the gargoyle might be very far from you. Alright, so safe corner is going to be telegraph first. Watch for that. Alright, it's going to be back left after tower. Back left after tower. Alright, we are going north. This is a knockback, 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 so stay close to the boss. I recommend a arm's length surecast now. Alright, stay close to the boss if you're using the knockback. Towers, levitating towers go up. Alright, take your towers, and then back left after towers. Alright, back left after towers. Don't worry about that. I might have had some like deads or something. Yeah, that I don't like it when that's expulsion there. Okay, right side, right side. Prepare to move behind the boss after this first rotation. Okay, get behind the boss. Okay, right side, right side, right side. And then prepare for meteors again. Okay. Meteors coming up. Alright, spread out loosely. Stay close to the wall in case you need to move through. Take a second to think about what's going on over your head. Arches need to point towards the boss. They cannot be rotated, so move through if necessary. Alright, check your heads. Ooh, I got mechanics. Back half of the platform, non-meteors move through. Meteors stay, non-meteors move through. Alright, take the stacks. Alright. Excellent meteor. Excellent meteors. Good job. We're going to move through the boss one time. Alright, this is going to be a knockback. We're going to move through the boss one time here. After this knockback, it's going to be a triple tank buster. Tanks are going to invuln in the middle of the wall. We're going to collect that damage for our berserkers to return via pent-up rage. Right. If you're not a tank, stay out of that. Alright, big raid wide coming up next. Prepare for the big raid wide. Big myths, big shields. Full send DPS LB3 now. Use your pots. Let's get this killed. We're gonna do it. It's kind of close. I don't know. Alright. Check for dead before leaving the area. Check for dead teammates before leaving the area. Don't leave your dead teammates here. We got some, we got a death down here to... Oh, they've got the chemist res already. Okay. Is that it? Cool. Alright, let's get a check. Well, okay, those of you who are assigned tower stacks, not our Ox team folks, but our tower stack core team, make sure you're going to the left or right based on your original assignment. Alpha Bravo Charlie left or west, 1 2 3 to the east. Let's get night buffs on the rock here. And then East Ranger right. Is there a ranger on the east side? 1 2 3. Do you guys have a ranger? Yes. Okay. It looks like yes. All right. We're good on the west here. All right. East side folks, go ahead and hop down to Bravo East half, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck with your encounter. All right. Now talking to only west side here. Once again, I'm the thief. Scanning for traps. There might be a trap in front of the door. There's a trap in front of the door. I think. Nope. Okay. Alright, we're not going to go into this room. Tanks up front. Draco on the Manticore. Arumeria on the Scarab. Go ahead and pull into this room. Alright, priority target Manticore. Time mages. Let's get slow guys out. Thank you. Alright, let's make sure our teammates don't die here. Left hammer going out. This is boss relative. Other side is going to fire right away. Yeah, if you need time, just get away from all this stuff. You have an RL issue to resolve. Alright, kill this Scarab. After this Manticore is down, make sure the Scarab is dispelled because it has an evasion buff on it. Alright, good job. I'm going to scan ahead. There's a super trap up here. Please do not pop this super trap. There it is. Alright, kill this Scarab and then get behind the red line. Alright, let's have Arumeria not die from auto attacks here. Alright, let's get a dispel evasion up. Let's dispel that. Alright, everyone behind the red line. Everyone behind the red line. Everyone behind the red line. It looks like Burton is up there. Burton, if you would, please go ahead and home gang that if you got a home gang up. Okay, I assume you don't have... Do you have home gang up? Okay. You ran back here. I wasn't sure what the deal was. Alright, go ahead and home gang that. Alright, cool. Thank you. There might be a trap in the next room. Yeah, there's a trap here. Watch out. There it is. Let's get a Falcon on that single ring trap. Thank you. Let's go upstairs. Alright, tanks up front. My stomach is talking to me. Too bad today's a calorie restriction day. Draco on Bandersnatch, Arumeria on Drip. Do we have any more tanks here? Is that it? Okay. Oh, Burton. Burton, come on up. Yeah, we want to distribute these so a tank doesn't get, like, obliterated by auto attacks. Burton on the Sprite, and then just tanks. Just make sure you AE a little bit, because we only have 3 tanks here. Go ahead and pull them out. Jamboree, Pork Chop Jamboree, go ahead and do the Geo stuff. Let's get slows. Thank you. Alright, tanks, make sure you have an exit plan. Don't get caught in these these orange areas. Okay, thank you, Pork Chop. Alright, make sure you guys have an exit plan, so you don't get stuck in these orange areas here. Alright, make sure our tanks don't die to auto attacks, please. Mitsuki is taking damage for some reason. What is that? Oh, false prediction. Yeah. That's an unforced error. Let's make sure they don't die to unforced error. Watch out, Mitsuki, no. Shit. I'm trying to keep you alive. Alright, so I'm gonna keep an eye on okay, I think the debuff's gone. Yeah, watch out for your Oracle stuff there. Alright, I don't see any traps here. No traps. Okay, I think it's at the top of the stairs here. Alright, Falcon that, please. Thank you. We're gonna go right. Oh, watch out for the things right here. The silence orb. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Casters, hopefully we didn't get too many hit by that orb. I don't see a tank, or I don't see a trap up here. Let's get tanks up front. Arumeria on Sprite, Draco on Drip, and Bandersnatch. And, where's Burton? Yeah, Bruton on the Moth. Go ahead and pull. Alright. Good Sloga, thank you. Oh shit, why do you have health? Why do you have half health? Probably because you have multiple targets on you, that's why, naturally. Okay, make sure you guys have an exit plan. Don't get cornered by these areas. Alright. Sloga's falling off, watch out. Tanks, try to help out with, like, you're taking a lot of damage with these auto attacks. Try to help out with some mitt if you have it. Okay, watch out for that. I don't detect any traps nearby, so it should be okay here. Yeah, Sloga, like, we can't do permanent Sloga, so at some point it's going to run out. Alright. Watch out for the silence orb behind us. Alright, I see a trap. It's probably in front of the door here. Alright, there it is. Let's get a Falcon on that, please. Alright. Gonna open the locked door here. And we are going to go left. There's no traps past the red line. Let's get tanks up front. Draco on the Moth. Arumeria on the weapon. Go ahead and pull. Priority target, Achamoth. Let's get slows out. Thank you. Let's make sure our teammates don't die to auto attacks here. Yeah, priority target Achamoth since it has like the biggest AEs here. Watch out for that Smite of Rage. Don't stand in front of that guy. Okay, I don't see a Sloga anymore, so he fell off. Alright, let's see. Did we win? We won! Alright. Just make sure you loot your personal spoils. Alright, we're gonna go back out into the hallway. Up to the T intersection in the previous hallway is safe. Past that, there will be traps. Oh, I can get ahead of you with sprint. Forgot about that. Alright, checking for traps. I see a trap nearby, watch out. There it is. Let's get a Falcon on that. There's still an unaccounted for super trap tanks up front. Alright, Draco on the weapon and the drip. Arumeria on Sprite. Where's our third tank? Burton. Oh, there you are, Burton. Alright, Burton on the Moth. Go ahead and pull. Alright, I still see a trap nearby. Watch out. Let's get slow guys. Thank you. Alright, there it is. Have a... Oh, shit. I just got crossed by this. Sorry, guys. Be advised, I'm the sage in my party, and I have silence. I didn't see that. I can still do my abilities, though. Alright, watch out. Everyone get back. Everyone get far back. We're gonna have Draco, since you're up there. We're gonna have Draco invuln that trap. Okay, let's go ahead and move up. There are still traps up ahead. All super traps have been resolved, though. Alright, let's see if there's a trap. There's a trap on the left here. Oh, silence orb coming. Watch out.
Wait a minute. Am I insane? Wasn't this instance locked?
It was. It can unlock.
That's a thing that can I never knew that.
Well, now you know. Go ahead and pop that trap. Go ahead and pop that trap.
That we are lower priority instance. So
Yeah.
when the others fill up, we start filling up too.
Alright, tank assignments, Draco on Durva and Drip. Arumeria on Sprite. Where's Burton? Burton on the Manicore. Go ahead and pull them out of the blue area. Pork Chop, go ahead and do the trap control orb. Let's get slow guys on these guys, please. Thank you. Alright. I haven't scanned the north area here, so watch out for that. Alright, left hammer going out on Manticore. Manticore is doing left hammer. Other side will fire right away. Be very careful. Alright, switch. Alright. Silence orb is coming back down the hallway. Watch out for that. Alright, watch out for the silence orb here. There's scan for traps here. Alright, I'm not detecting anything. I think we're good. Yeah, there's no traps to the end of the hall. Okay. I'm gonna do the thief hallway. I'll be right back. You guys just wait on the other side of the thief door. Secret Nook 1. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Huh? Alright, good. Alright, go ahead and open the door. You can click through. Yeah, you guys can actually open the ancient door as long as I get through the hallway there. As long as the thief gets through the hallway. Like, you can reach it from the other side. It's weird. Alright, there are 2 traps remaining. I'm gonna go look for them here. Oh, nothing detected. Okay, there's only 1 trap, I guess. Alright, so, tanks up front. Draco on the Manicore. Arumeria on the Moth. Pull it to the left inside this hallway. Go ahead. Alright, make sure not to face the Manicore a weird direction. Alright, there's the trap. Good. Right hammer going out on the Manicore. Watch out. Other side will fire right away. And switch. Excellent. Yeah, kill the Manicore because that hammer will catch people off guard. Any ranger, when you have a free moment, go ahead and blow up that. Go ahead and falcon that. Okay, watch out for Neuroskuma. Alright, someone got rid of the trap. Oh no, Bert, no! What happened? What happened? Was that a trap?
It had fallen off.
Oh.
That neuro came out and people just got caught in it.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. There's traps downstairs, watch out. You have an idea to click the opposite switch? I don't see any traps. Alright. Alright. Alright, welcome back. So we got fewer people, smaller margin of error. Typically when we don't do this with 48, some people will get long tethered. Because like the initial mob assignment, it just it tries to make it so that it's like it's even among the like whoever's here. So it's gonna be like like 13, 13, 14, I think is how that breaks out. But anyway, what that means though for you is that you might get long tethered as a tank. If you get long tethered, make sure to wait until the buster goes out, the cleave buster. Aim that out of the arena before switching targets to hit whatever you're tethered to. Okay. That's all that equates to. All right. Alpha Bravo tower stacks left. 1-2 tower stacks mid. Charlie 3's right. Let me hit my macro here for our non-voice participants. Alright, so critical info is out. Again, Alpha Bravo Charlie, you are south and west mechanics. So you handle the south snowball knockback, or you handle the south snowball charges. You get knocked away to the south or west for the snowball knockback. And then south or west fire tower, if we get that far. We're going to take the tower that spawns in the south or west like quadrant. Okay. 1, 2, 3s will be the north and east mechanics. Alright, any questions? Okay, so chemists, I assume you guys have your teammates marked. Just if I happen to call for chemist wipe, don't do it early, okay? If I happen to call for chemist wipe, the procedure is as follows. Like half of you just figure it out. Half of you will wallet. The other half will start getting chemist res buffs on you. Don't take the res until after the encounter resets, and also try to wallet down south. Okay, you don't want to wallet up north, and then it's hard to res you and all that stuff. All right, but yeah, just half of you wallet. The other half start resing the chemists who are dead. And then don't take the res until after the encounter resets, and we'll hopefully get another pull. We got plenty of time, alright? So that said, let's set pull time for 1930. Alright. And we'll learn as much as we can. Learn as much as you can from this pull. Make sure you pop food. I got 5 minutes on my food buff, so I'm gonna re-up that. Alright. Yeah, always plan to win. Always plan to win. You don't want to get caught off guard during prog and be like, oh, we got past, what happens next? No. We're always planning to win, so pop food here. Alright, 1930 is our pull timer, so LB2's at 35, LB1's at 33 is how that works out. And also, when we initially engage these bosses, stack them up dead center on that circle in the middle, so we can get our multiple hits, a couple hits on them. Yeah, get used to doing that, because once you're going for enrage, once you're going for actual clear, you're gonna want to do that. Okay, LB1s. All right, let's go. Stack them up in the middle. Good job. Alright, stack with your assigned boss. Your assigned target. Don't get Venn diagrammed here. Alright, shields up. Alright, heal up, shields up. Tanks with long tethers, wait until after the cleave to adjust. Knight check, invuln, or use your knight buffs to absorb this. Alright, switch targets if necessary. Let's make sure our teammate doesn't die here from Rotex. Alright, don't stand underneath any of these guys. There's a orange circle there. Don't get hit by that. Okay, slime mechanic. This is the individual mechanic. Oh, heal before that. Healers heal up, shields out. Small raid wide. Well, relatively small raid wide. Alright, check your debuffs. Get hit by the opposite colored. Don't get Venn diagram, please. Use the notches on the ground to figure out where you're gonna go, okay? Okay, got it. Oh shit. Oh, I messed this up. Okay, I'm probably dead. I got Venn diagram, sorry. Okay. Big shield or medium shields and mitts in the middle. Color check going out. Thank you. Alright. Side bosses are gonna they're gonna jump once, they're gonna do a double cleave. Get between them now. On the blue tile. Thank you, Ophi, by the way. Alright. Collapse to the middle, heal up, shields up. Check your tethers, make sure you're attacking the correct target. Alright. Big shields, big mitts. This is Delta attack, it hits 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Lasers straight out, lasers out, lasers out. Point that out, please. Alright, good job. Alright, transition to snowball. Alpha Bravo Charlie southwest. 1, 2, 3 north. Alphas and 1s are taking the first charge. Charlie 2s are second. Or Bravo 2 second. Charlie 3 third. Excuse me. Alright, check your targets. Alright. So there it is. There's going to be a north-south knockback. North-south knockback. Oh. That's my bad. I was too far up front. Alright, north-south knockback. Alpha Bravo Charlie south. 1, 2, 3 north. Tethers adjust. Alright. Alright, let's have a chemist set up. Down south. Down south. Everyone move south. Whoever's alive. Everyone move south. Alright, chemist wallet. Alright, let's get reses on our chemist before you guys all completely die. Alright, we got a chemist with a res buff. Wait until these guys reset. Do not leave the tower. Do not leave the tower. Alright, Padme, go ahead and accept your res. If you pull aggro, run south. If you get res, run south. Get out of the arena. Alright, so we're going to get another pull here. Do not release. Alright, chemists, just go ahead and start working on getting everyone up. If you have no lives, stay in the instance and like observe the next pull. Okay, just try to learn as much as you can from the ground. Sorry, let me decline this. Can I get another res? Sorry, I think I got a res, but they were in the middle of the arena. Appreciate you. Alright. Alright, so if you get res, stand behind the purple line while you have your weakness. We'll set a pull time once everyone's up off the ground. Alright, chemist, hug the wall and creep towards the back here. We can get you guys up off the ground. If they're on the other side of that middle, like that line, then let the other side chemist get them. Don't try to... Yep, okay, that's what I tried to warn you guys against. Everyone out of the arena. Get out of the arena, out of the arena. Everyone out, everyone out, everyone out, everyone out, everyone out. Alright, do not move to the area. Let this reset. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to like overextend. The other side can get that person on the other half of the line. Okay. So just try to here. So I can reach Khaleesi where I'm standing. And then I think I can get Wendy Kate. Well, if I was a chemist. Okay, so yeah, this is... You don't want to go past me. Okay, don't go past me. If you get res, stay on the wall. Get oriented first before moving. Okay, stick to the wall. Stick to the wall. If you leave the wall, you are dead. All right, don't get June. Those of you staying with me, don't get June. Let the other side chemist get them. All right, good. I think that's everyone. All right, Burton has no lives. Just stay in the arena, Burton, so you can watch what's going on. Try to get some insight here. Okay, that's as much as we can do. We're getting a bonus res. Thank you, chemists, for making that happen. Let's set a pull time at 11. Pull time at 11. That should be enough time for our 2-minute res buffs to fall off. Okay, so line AoEs during snowballs. Alpha 1s will take the first charge from your assigned snowball. Tanks need to be up front and mid, because there's like it's a wild charge, as it's called. But the idea there is tanks are in front. You need to mid and take the first hit. So it just tanks make sure you're kind of at the front of wherever the charge is coming from. But yeah, there needs to be 4 people, at least 4 people per charge, right? That's how that mechanic works. And then the final snowball knockback, the final stack marker, that's the final charge. So 4 people need to be in each stack marker. If you find you're taking too much damage from that knockback and subsequent stack, you need to make sure you're like right on the death wall for that, because the margin of error for that is very small. So that's what I'm saying. Like for the knockback, you want to use this line that knuckle free that I'm running around. Okay, you want to use this line as a guide for where to stand. You don't want to be like off the line, especially close to the middle, because the further you are from this line, the more likely it is you guys are gonna get shotgunned along the back wall, and you're not gonna be in a stack. Okay, use this line as a guidepost. There's only 2 ways that the snowball mechanic happens, right? There's either the clockwise pattern or the counterclockwise pattern. I'm still working on getting it, down by memory, like which way leads to what knockback. But the way that plays out, the knockback only happens in 2 directions: either dead north, dead south, or northeast, southwest. There's only 2 ways this plays out. Okay, so use these lines as a guide to where to stand for your knockback. Make sure you're max melee from the middle, and then get knocked back. Okay, it does take practice. It does take practice. Okay, but you want to make sure that you stand in the same spot every time. Get knocked back as close to the wall as you can manage, and then hopefully you have enough people alive. You have heals, you have shields, all that stuff. Okay. Hopefully that makes some sense there. All right, sorry we went past 11. Let's set a new pull time for 9:30. Yep, sorry about that. Yeah, the snowball takes a lot of practice to get right, so I always do any prog, so a lot of the time we're kind of hitting the wall here, but it is what it is. We're trying to get people in here seeing things for the first time. Those are our future teammates. Hopefully they come back and I haven't scared you off. All right, LB2's at 35, LB1's at 33. All right, LB2s, LB1s. All right, let's go. Let's stack them up in the middle. All right, stack with your boss after they jump. Don't get Venn diagrammed by these circles. Tanks with long tether. Oh shit, why are you half health? Tanks with long tether, make sure you wait until after the buster to adjust if necessary. Alright, night check, night buffs or inbones here. Alright, long tethers adjust if you need to adjust. Okay, do not stand underneath any boss here. It's all well, it's only the red and blue ones, but okay. Slime time, healers heal up. Moderate damage going out. Small mitts here. Save some for Delta attack. Alright. Heal up, shields up. Check your buffs. Alright. Use the lines on the ground to figure out where to stand. Okay, got it. Last jump, one more jump, one more jump. Alright, collapse to the middle after this. Heal up, shields up. Moderate damage going out. Make sure your teammates are healthy enough to take this. Color change. Anyone with a debuff is dead. Okay, side bosses are going to jump one more time. There's going to be a double cleave going out. Make sure you pay attention where they jump. Get between them after they do. Alright, there you go. Get on the blue tile. Okay. Collapse to the middle. Prepare for Delta attack. Check your tether. Make sure you're targeting the correct boss. Alright, collapse to the middle. Big shield, big mitts, multi-hit Delta attack going out. And then after this is going to be lasers out. Okay, so do the Delta attack. Healers heal up. 2, 3 lasers out. Lasers straight out. Lasers straight out. Alright. Okay, good job. Snowball coming up. Alpha Bravo Charlie South 1 2 3 North. Alpha is 1's first. Charlie Bravo 2 second. Charlie 3 third. Tanks, make sure you're up in front, taking the first hit of the charge. And here we go. What's it gonna be? All right, this is gonna be a northwest southeast knockback. Or excuse me, northeast southwest. Sorry about that. Alright, so go ahead, heal up, shields up. Use the line as the guidance for like your direction where to get knocked back. Stack it up. And let's go ahead and kill. Oh no, you didn't quite do it. Okay, that's Enrage. Yeah, that's Enrage, unfortunately. Okay, we're not gonna set up for a third attempt here. We got. Yeah, okay, let's get a chemist. Yeah. We're just not gonna pull. Okay, I didn't think about that. I should have thought about that. Well, okay. Are there any chemists with a res buff by any chance? I know I called it kind of late there, but okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't think about that. Okay, go ahead and oh wait, hold on. We got someone. Are you a chemist? No, you're a knight. Any chemist? No. Hopium. All right, go ahead and depart the tower. That is 2 boss 2 pulls. So. I think I'm gonna call it there for my. Well, not. I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for showing up. So